Okay, so now we're gonna do a front leg hook kick. So we're gonna be in our sparring stance. I'm going to lean back. My knee is gonna cock over. Boom. You might land with the kick in the rear. That's fine. If you land with the kick in the rear, it means you probably put a lot more power into it. So we're going to shift our weight back. When we do this, my weight goes back onto my rear leg. My knee picks up, hooks, boom. Like I said, if you land in the rear, that's fine. Just bring it right back to the front for the next kick. Ready? Hane. 2 set net 10 yes good hero aha Hill. And same thing, other side. Ready? Hane. Hill. Set. Net. Try to still get that knee to pass that target line. Yes. It's a little bit harder on this one. Yes. Look up. Make sure to breathe. Hero. Aho. Hill. And take a breath in and out. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to start with our sparring stance. We're going to step out at a 45-degree angle, and then what became our back leg, what started as our front leg, is going to do a hook kick towards where we originally would have a target. So, say my target is right here in front of me. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to step off to the side, and then I'm going to kick what was right in front of me. So, I step to the side, my target is here now, kick, bring it back, reset. So we're going to step at a 45-degree angle, and we're going to kick, boom, right where our target would have been. Ready? Hane. Step, knee up, kick. 2. Step, knee up, kick, reset. Set, step, kick, reset. Net. 10 yes good hero aha Hill. Now we're going to do the exact same thing with the other leg. So switch your feet. We're going to step to that 45-degree angle, bring the knee up, hook, drop it down, and reset. Ready? Hane. 2. Set. Net. 10 yes good hero aha Hill. Remember, we're still moving our knee. We're not kicking out a target and keeping our knee pointed at a target. The knee still has to pass. All of these. Now, we're going to move on to the next one. It's going to be a hop step hook kick. So hop step hook kick uses our front leg as the hooking leg. So I'm here. As my back leg comes up to it, boom, my knee is going to pop off to the side, just like a hop step side kick. Boom, and then I'm going to hook. Maybe I land off to the side, maybe it comes all the way back to the rear, wherever it is. You know, if you actually make contact with your opponent, it's going to be a little bit different than just kicking into the air. So wherever your foot kind of lands, be able to adjust with that. But make sure that if my target is directly in front of me, I'm not going to have my knee pointed at the end of the kick. Knee keeps going past. Ready? Hop step hook kick. And reset. Do. Set. Net. That's it. Yes, sir. Hook up. It'll. So when we're doing this too, when you start to speed it up a little bit, so when you do it slow, you come here and your foot's pointed down. When you start to go faster with this, you're actually going to point your foot outwards as you're setting this up. Boom, and it's going to help to go through it a little bit faster. But for the balance portion, if you're still doing it slow, do it here because it's a little bit easier to keep your balance than to do here and then come around. However you want to do it, either way works. 2 more. Aho. Yo. And now we're going to go ahead and switch sides, doing the exact same thing. Ready? Hana. Do. Set. That one's a little bit harder. Net. This one's honestly easier if you go faster. Yes. Yes. Hook up. Hello. Aho. Yo. And take a breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Now, we're going to do almost the exact same thing, except we're going to do it with a cross step. So, with our cross step, we're going to be stepping to the rear here, which will make it easier to do our hook kick. If you try stepping this to the front, you can do it, but you're going to have to get out of your own way with that leg in order to be able to do that hook kick. So it's just easier if we step to the rear, throw that hook kick, and bring it all the way back. Ready? Hana. Do. Set. Net. That's it. Yes, sir. Hook up. Hello. Aho. Yo. And switch sides. Same thing. Ready? Hana. Do. Set. Net. Yes. Yes. Good. Yoro. Aho. Yoru. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to alternate legs each time. So if you watch, I'm going to make sure that kick goes all the way to the rear. So I cross step, hook kick, bring it all the way to the rear. Cross step, hook kick, all the way to the rear. So we're going to be alternating legs with this one. Ready? Hane. Bring it all the way to the back. Doru. Set. Ned. Yes. Yes. Good. Yoro. Aho. Yoru. Now we're going to do 10 more of that exact same thing, but we're going to pick up the pace some. Ready? Hane. Doru. Set. Net. Yasun. Yasun. Good. Yoro. Aho. Yoru. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. So one thing I may have forgotten to mention, should be in the lessons though, hook kicks only go to the head. It's the only place they're gonna go. I've seen some spinning hook kicks to the body, but a spinning back kick to the body is gonna be way more efficient than a spinning hook kick to the body. Spinning hook kicks, and any type of hook kicks really, they only go to the head. They're usually not devastating enough to sit here, and they could break ribs if you get a good shot, but more often than not, you're not going to get the good shot on the ribs. You're not going to be able to break the ribs with it. You want to aim for the head for the knockout, and we want to hit with the heel. So whenever you're practicing on something, say if you have a bob or you have a partner that can stick their hand out and you can kick, make sure you hit with the heel. It's one thing to be able to just touch them with the ball of your foot, but the ball of the foot, what's going to happen is when I make contact with them, my straight leg like that is going to go like this. When I make contact with the ball of my foot, it's going to bend and take away so much power. The heel is not going to allow that to happen. We want to make sure that we're making contact with the heel every time, not the ball of the foot, with the heel. So you're going to have to practice actually kicking something in order to get your distancing down to be able to hit it with the heel every time. Okay, so now we're going to move into our conditioning portion. So our conditioning for today, we're going to be doing balancing front kicks, or balancing slow front kicks, I should say. They're not going to be fast. So the way we're going to start this off is we're going to pick a leg. I'm going to start with my left leg as my base leg. I'm going to bend my knee. I'm not straightening my bottom leg. It's going to be bent. And my other leg is going to come off the ground slightly. I'm going to bring my knee up, kick out, bring it back, and bring it down, but I'm not going to touch the ground. So I'm going to almost touch the ground, and I'm going to come up and kick again. So they're going to be slow front kicks. They're not going to be as high as you would like them, because we're going to be doing them slow. It's going to be a lot more difficult, and you probably start to feel a good burn. So go ahead and pick a side. Get ready. Bend that base leg. Other knee comes up, and begin. Front snap kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, don't touch the ground, 9, 10, 11, 12, keep that base leg bent, 13, 14, one more on this side, 15. Now we're going to do the same thing, other side. So go ahead, bend your base leg, other knee comes up, ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, make sure that base leg's bent. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and take a breath in and out. I know these ones can be difficult. I know I feel it a little bit right here in my hip flexors. Hopefully you're feeling it as well. You ready? Start off with that first side again. Bend your base leg. Remember, we're working on balance and kicking. Ready? Bring that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oh, last one, I'm about to fall. 15, good job. I said, I know these are hard. They're supposed to be. Ready? Other side. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't touch the ground in between. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, I know I'm feeling it. Hopefully you are too. We got one more set on each side. Take a breath in, touch your toes, and get ready. Bend that base leg, bring the leg up, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, oh, and 15. Good. We got one side left. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, keep going, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Woo! I know those are killing my legs. Hopefully they're killing your legs as well. Now let's go ahead and start stretching. So I'm feeling those right here, my hip flexors. So you probably are too. So we're going to start off with our lunging hip stretch. Just like this. You should be feeling it right in here. That's probably what's sore on you as well. Lean back some if you need to. And switch sides. Good. Now we're going to do our socket stretch. When you're doing this one, I want you to bring it down, push your weight down, and then I want you to push your weight over the bent leg some, so that it's kind of like pulling, but keep this back leg completely stationary. Don't let it pull and follow you. Where it's at, it stays there, and I pull a little bit over towards my bent leg. And now I'm going to do the same thing onto the other side. So I get my socket stretch, and I sit my weight down, and then I pull my weight over. So my weight was here. I pull it over this way to try to pull this muscle right here in the bottom. Now what we're going to do, we're going to lay down, we're going to grab our toes, and we're going to stretch our quads right in here. And switch sides. Now, we're going to go in to the splits. I'm going to pick a side first. I'm going to go over my right side. You pick whichever side you'd like. Now we're going to go all the way over to the other side. And to the front. We're going to sit back, bring our knees in, and we're going to butterfly a little bit. This is a good one just to get a little bit more blood flowing back to those muscles that just got stretched. Now, we're going to stand up, hands on our hips, and hip twists. Cherry up. Kunye. And great job on that class, you guys.